Alright, what's up guys? Another real quick short video here. I just wanted to go over some different types of coatings for firearms, like you can see here. But real quick before that, if this video, if you like it at all, if you want to see more random, what I think are useful videos, hit subscribe, like this video, comment down below, tell me what coating you like. I got 3 different ones here. So yeah, I guess let's start down here. The good old spray paint method. This one is definitely the cheapest, fastest, and most of the time if you're spray painting a gun, you don't really care too much about the finish. It wears off. You can see here in the grip, mag, where you're holding it. It'll wear off, but it's quick, easy. You do whatever you want with it. All you're doing really is just taping off certain things. I don't even take the guns apart when I spray paint them. Do the mags too, just leave the tops clear, that way you don't have any magazine issues at all. But nice thing about spray painting is, like I said, you don't even take the gun apart really. I pop this handguard off and just tape the barrel real quick, but I've done plenty of other rifles before where I didn't even do that. Just tape the muzzle brake, just tape around here and call it good, shoot it. But this way, people have been doing this for ever, really. Quick, easy way to break up the pattern of a rifle, basically. Next, we will talk about Cerakote. If I can get this lighting decent. I'm here on my bench. I don't have a light right above me here or behind me, but Cerakote, and these guns are all cleared before anyone starts bitching. So when I had the slide cut for this RMR on this, obviously you have to get it coated. So I had, before I get any further, those are the spray paints that I used. This nice green tones there. Cheap, it's like $4 a can for this shit. But Cerakote, so I ordered this directly from Cerakote because the guy that was doing the cut used, I think he used Duracoat or something like that, but I wanted this color specifically, this Noveski Bazooka green here. So I ordered that. I think it was between $40-50 shipped. I had it shipped right to my house, and I just brought it with me when I brought the gun, and he coated it. This is nice. It's not as tough as you'd really think it is. You can see this is, if I can get this to focus right. That's all holster wear there. You can see the nose of it there is all worn down. It's not bad, but it's also not some God-sent gift. It's whatever. It's better than not having it coated and it rusting or corroding in any way. The cure time too, because they heat these. They oven cure them or whatever. Those marks right there, or I guess maybe not all of them, but some of them right there on the Austria, those were when I holstered this gun probably 2 days after getting it coated. Some of those lines right there were from that, and that was, like I said, 2 or 3 days after coating it. So if you're gonna do that, I would just give it like a week or something. Just let it really set up and cure, and that way you're not wasting however much the person that coats your gun. I think it was, since I bought the Cerakote, I think he only charged me like, heck, I don't even remember really. Probably like $60 since I was doing the slide cut too. But, and it was nothing against him. He did a really good job on it, but it's just, that's how long it takes to cure apparently. But I mean, other than that, I don't really mind the Cerakote. It's good. It also looked good when it was new. But I mean, if you use it, if you run the gun out of a holster, like I normally run this gun out of this G-code holster here. So I mean, and you can see inside that holster's, I mean, right there, I can't even actually feel that with my finger, but the rest of this it's nice and finished. So it's not like it's going into a sandpaper pocket. But, all right, we'll move on to what I think is probably gonna be the best one here, really. I mean, best bang for buck is this, it's this Brownells alumi Hyde. This stuff, I think it was 11 or 12 bucks a can. So, I mean, it's kind of expensive compared to like your spray paints, but I bought 3. I didn't even use this one. This one's still brand new. I didn't really care for the color of it. It's like almost like a skin tone, but so I got Magpul FDE and this Coyote. This Coyote, I'll warn you, that's the color it shows. If I can get it to focus here. That's what it shows. But this lower receiver is done in the Coyote. So I mean, you can see it's not really the same color. It's not a bad looking color, but it's not what I was expecting. And I went back to the Brownells website and seen a lot of people were saying that the Coyote is not even really close to what the can shows, the pictures on their website show. But this stuff here is pretty nice. It where do I see? Basically all I did, I took this gun completely apart, everything apart, stripped it all down, used some wax and grease remover here, and sprayed each part. So the upper receiver here, you can see that was, I think that was, yeah, that was when I was putting it together, because I was being an impatient fuck. But the upper, the handguard, this buffer tube, and that's it, are done in this Magpul FDE, which I really like this in person. This has a nice, almost like a nice sheen to it, which I know if you're painting your gun like with spray paint, you want a flat color. You don't want it to be reflective. You don't want it to be seen. This gun I was doing more for just to make it look better, for, I guess, really for appearance. I mean, this gun had a good black coating all over it that was just fine, but I changed it to this because I thought it looked better. This has a nice almost shine to it, this Magpul color here, to where this Coyote one is more of a flat color. So I mean, those, I mean, it works together, I think, in person. But basically, when you tear this, let's see if I can. Basically, when you tear this thing down and you do the wax and grease remover, you spray it, I let it sit for a week. Let it sit, or I think I let it sit for 5 days. It says let it sit for a week, but when you're an impatient bastard like me, 5 days and you're looking at it hanging in your closet, you want to just put it together. But 5 days. When I put it in the vise, because again, being a degenerate, I don't have a vise block or anything like that, so I put it in the vise with a bunch of rags wrapped around it. That's how you get that mark there. You do that, let it cure, throw it together, and these things are great. It's a, what's this say? Yeah, it's an epoxy finish that's actually in there. I'll let you read that if you feel so inclined. But this stuff's pretty nice. I actually just took this gun out yesterday afternoon and was carrying it on a sling up against my plate carrier and my belt there. I just went out back and did a little bit of shooting. But as you can see, normally when you carry on a sling, you'll get marks right here. And that's from the gun being on your chest and this stuff right here hitting up against stuff. But as you can see, there is nothing there. Really, I mean, the biggest thing with this is making sure that you spray all of the gun. Because, like, see, I had that handguard hanging, so I didn't spray any of the tops of those pick rails. The bottom ones are fine. I got all those. But, I mean, you just got to pay attention when you're doing it. This was the first time I used this stuff. Normally with the spray paint, I just give it hell and call it good. Which I got one more gun here. This gun I know is loaded because I had it with me on a bike ride. It's another great thing about the Glock 44. It's a light gun. It's light, so you can take it with you doing outside stuff. The lower is in Magpul FDE. The slide is in Coyote. Again, we get that shine to flat finish here. Again, you take the whole thing apart. But I mean, this looks good. I mean, for being out of a spray can, something that you're doing just in your garage, in your barn, I mean, I don't think you can really compare to this. I mean, that's really why I'm making this video, is because I think everyone should be buying this stuff. And they have a bunch of different colors of this. They have your blacks, your grays, your greens. Maybe once I wear that finish off some more down there, maybe I'll get the greens and do the same thing on this as I had before. But anyways, yeah, I mean, if you're looking to coat your gun, you don't want to pay Cerakote prices, but you also don't want the spray paint finish wearing off as soon as you take it out. This Brownells alumi Hyde stuff is really nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why anyone wouldn't do this, honestly. But hopefully you find this video informational. Hopefully you get this stuff and you like it. I mean, the finish is really good on these. So at 11 bucks a can, that sure beats paying for Cerakote, like I said. Anyways, leave a like on the video. Tell me which coating you like down below. I mean, you can't go wrong with the OG spray paint, and really the Cerakote too, but this stuff here is some nice stuff. So, all right, I think that's it. I think I got them all. Anyways, subscribe, like the video. Again, let me know which one you like down below. See ya.